Hey, what's going on everyone? Hayden here, come back at you with a brand new video. And in this one, I'm joined by a special guest, my good buddy Cory, who's had some impressive little features when it comes to website development. So I'll let him give a little 20-30 second introduction. You guys will probably be seeing a little bit more of him in some of the cool videos we have coming out. But he's going to kind of run you through this. So first of all, who are you, man?
My name's Cory. I'm an ex-developer for GoDaddy, Google, Amazon. I've been in the e-com game for a while now. Actually, me and Hayden's actually doing a lot of things together right now that you guys will see coming here soon.
Yeah, it'll be fun. But we're actually looking at it right now. Before we dive into it, okay, I want to outline the numbers and the situation with this. I'll have him give you a little bit more of a background. So the number you see in the title, 31 million, this has shattered that number. Shattered. Absolutely demolished. However, we wanted to go conservative and, as you'll see why, go in the time frame where he was kind of working on this. So this website that we're about to show you is selling very, very simple products. It's something you might have sold a similar variation if you're in the e-commerce space. So they obviously are not doing just regular drop shipping. I'm going to assume you talk to them. They hold inventory. They're doing a lot of stuff. Now they're actually selling their product in, every Apple store, Walmart, all these different places, so you might have actually heard of them. But first, I want him to explain the time frame that he was working on this before we show you this. So kind of walk them through that.
What we're about to show you guys, I started with these guys when they're a two-person, pretty much company. They didn't have a lot. They called in. They had a product when I worked at GoDaddy that they wanted to take and make millions off of. They were real skeptical when they called in, and I'd be like, dude, it's $12.99 for your domain name, and they thought that was too much at the time. It's really funny. And then I was like, okay, well, you need this in place, this in place, this in place in order to take this company and make it really successful, And they're like, oh, okay, yeah, sure. And I remember when we first signed them up, they wanted to do month to month. They wouldn't even pay for a full year to get a 60% discount off the full year.
60, wow.
Yeah, it was insane. I was like, you'll never get this pricing again. They're like, okay, well, that just puts our back against the wall to make us make money to pay for this every month. I was like, okay, fair enough. So yeah, I manage their account, 2 persons, and then I would check in like every 30 days to see what they would need, see how they're doing, And then next thing you know, 3, 4, 6 months went by, and it's like, hey, Cory, we got 30 new employees we need emails for. Hey, we need to upgrade this for 30 people have access to the site. We have how do we put in this software for tracking? I'm like, whoa, what's going on? He's like, man, we blew up. And I was like, oh, really? He's like, yeah. He's like, we went off this SEO, we teamed up. He goes, and guess who we just partnered with? And I was like, who? They're like, we partnered with Kim Kardashian. And I was like, What? Kim Kardashian? How'd you swing that? He goes, man, it was the best deal ever. We didn't even have to reach out to her. She actually just bought one of our phone cases, put it on Instagram, and the next thing you know, we're getting tagged and everything, and everyone's ordering everything from our sites.
When was that? That was a sweet deal.
Yeah, that was 6 months into a business that didn't even have any money at first. They were on payment plans with us.
Yeah, how long ago was that? Started popping off?
It's about 2 years ago now. So they've been in business for almost about 3 years, I would say now. Really officially in business, not just like a prototype anymore.
Yeah. And now they're in physical stores.
Oh yeah, they're in every
Apple
Best Buy
stores. They've hit. That's deals right there. They're making insane numbers. So yeah, without further ado, let's show you guys the site. So this right here, I'm going to let him kind of walk you through, because actually he would go through and completely change the website every couple months, right?
Yeah,
based on their needs.
Yeah, they would call in. So as companies grow, and a lot of you guys that are in drop shipping, Amazon, things like that run your own sites outside of that, you're going to want to give them a new facelift every 2 to 3 months. Technology changes every 5 minutes. Mobile phones come out, bigger screens, smaller screens. You really need to optimize your websites with new products, a change of direction for people to find other products on your site. You don't want them to have the same path always, because you want to have upsells, downsells, things like that in there. So it's always to give it, that good new look. It's like, making it really, really clean, modern, make it fit instead of just throwing a little product in a little space and say, hey, check out our new products.
Which is what most people do.
Correct. Let's make our whole site around our new products, because people already know about our old products when you're a big enough brand like that.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, so we're going to kind of break this down top to bottom. He's going to take the charge. Obviously, he's done a lot of stuff with it and is very familiar with the company itself, both the front end and the back end. Then he'll kind of walk you through some of the individual products. So this is something that has been changed by someone else since he left. So you stopped working for GoDaddy and all these companies. How long ago?
Correct. I quit last year. I managed their account for almost 2 years. They've since moved off GoDaddy to Shopify because they blew up so big to where Shopify is just so much more easier drop shipping than using custom servers, WordPress,
All the little things,
all the other stuff.
Yeah, so kind of walk them through this site, show them exactly what's going on. It's very simple. It's kind of funny to me personally because, I mean, I've sold all sorts of phone cases. I've done stuff, a couple $1,000 a day with marble cases, which is a very similar product to this. Like dog iPhone cases, simple stuff that people kind of laugh at, but they branded it the right way. They had a great website. He was the backbone driving support of the website end of it. So not the marketing, you weren't doing any of that. There's just the actual website, which a lot of work goes into that. I've seen the stuff that he does, and keep in mind, this was off Shopify. So that's a huge, huge thing to be doing. Like there's custom coding. You're running this on what, Wix?
We're running on a WordPress. Straight Linux server.
Yeah, which is intense. So yeah, give them a rundown on that. I kind of want to, I know they're probably curious about that.
Yeah, absolutely. So, I mean, me and Hayden literally just put up the new site. And like I said, I'm in touch with these guys in, 6 to 8 months. But they've since moved everything to Shopify. But going over the store at Hayden, I mean, they've done a really, really good, clean layout with this, actually. Way, way easier to manage. Shopify is the way to go if you're going to do drop shipping 100%. Don't get into all the custom PHP servers, updating everything every couple days, things breaking. This is the easiest way to go. And once I show you the site completely, it won't even look like a Shopify store, really.
Yeah, most people won't realize it is. We kind of laughed because we obviously knew it was, but we were like, all right.
Right? So this is their newest collection, the new marble case that Hayden was talking about. These cases, if you've never heard of Lumi, were put out because of the fact that it's a really good selfie case. Basically what it is a case with inbuilt lights to where when you take a picture, it lights your face up. So the whole, it's perfect lighting kind of deal, that's how this works.
Mm-hmm. Viral product, keep in mind.
Correct.
Good ad for that,
it's amazing when Kim K reaches out to you instead of you reaching out to them.
Exactly. That's how you know.
Right?
But as for the website, I want to kind of point out, what's good, what's bad, what do you see, important layouts, just to give them some value. Because even if you're building on Shopify, this wasn't on Shopify for a while, but the current site you're looking at is. So you could theoretically implement a lot of different things, or at least take certain bullet points from it.
Correct. So basically when you come into the site, it's really eye-popping. Like they've done their own custom images, obviously going in. These aren't just some, manufactured images that everyone else is using that are selling cases like this or whatnot. They've actually had a full content team do this, which looks really nice. And that's what's going to set them apart from other people that are copying the device or using something similar. The biggest thing that caught my mind, and I don't ever see sites have this stuff in here, is like when you're selling something by size or, different programs and stuff like this, is this little black button over here. So, and it's all custom coded in here. What it does, it takes you through to where you don't have to navigate because they have a lot of stuff on their site, but it's really clean. It's really good information to know, but it takes you straight to whatever phone you have. And that's really good because when you're driving traffic from ads, obviously you want to get to something this quickly, and it increases conversions, right? Less steps you got to go through, less stuff.
It's faster.
Correct.
Yeah, they've got a bunch of different stuff on there. It's like if you were to go order a shirt or something, you got to pick your size. They're showing you what's your size. They're already giving you all the different options. You can kind of, it's almost like a funnel. You're just moving down. And that whole bar is custom coded. That's not some theme. That's not easy to do. And they probably paid a lot of money and took some time to get that on there.
Absolutely. They've even, I guess, turned it into a gift set now.
Oh, there you go.
Comes with everything. Yeah, this is sick. And another big thing that a lot of people are doing is putting their Instagram. Whenever you build a brand, like these guys have, like a really strong brand, it's really important because used to you couldn't do it. Now you can, custom code your Instagram, pictures into your site so people can actually see people using it. Because in order for that, usually they have to go click off your site, go back to the Instagram from the ad that they chose, look through there, see if it's actually really popular. When here, you're just putting it in people's face. Mm-hmm. Like, look how many people are buying this, things like that.
And especially when you're going for a product that's a younger demographic, like you're not really going to see many 45-year-old males purchasing this product, right? Even maybe a 65-plus female, very, very few. Especially when you have someone like Kim Kardashian promoting whose audience is going to be primarily under like 30.
Oh,
so
100%.
It's an Instagram-based demographic, so I'm sure they have a crazy following and they pay a lot of attention to the content they put on there, which is also moving over to the site.
Correct. I remember when their packages used to come in like a cardboard envelope. Now they have all this custom packaging and stuff. But it also goes to show you it's really important in building a brand because it'll work for you. You don't actually have to work for it. Being in the right place, doing the right picture, setting up a right website, looking like an established business, whether you're 1 month in, 6 months in, or 3 years in, things and opportunities will come your way. I mean, I've seen it with my own stores. I've had people reach out to me to want to partner and things like that. I'm pretty sure you've seen it.
Yeah.
Had amazing opportunities that most people would have to pay hundreds of thousands of dollars to get.
Yeah. And that's where, it comes in. Big companies pay so much money to get just every little thing perfect. Most people are like, oh, I don't need to pay attention to a small little detail or the stars on the side of this. Every little thing that flows together is purposeful, right? It's intentional. So they're doing it for a reason. It's meant to guide you and make you feel a certain way.
Oh, 100%. And that goes down to just even the products. Like, let's go to the product page real quick. So, like, on the product page, they're all different colors. They're all different size phones. However, they line up, like, really aesthetically. You know? So it's little things like that that's going to increase higher sales.
Making it look perfect. So little things like that is just, it's style. To me, this just looks like something I would expect when I click on Kim Kardashian's page or
100%.
Kylie Jenner's and go to her makeup. Like a major brand, Fashion Nova, it's not a surprise and it's not accidental that they're making a bunch of money. So it's huge.
Correct. Very modern, very sleek, easy to navigate, and it's not too congested.
Yeah. So from a actual page standpoint with their website, 10 out of 10. Looks perfect.
Absolutely.
Especially for the demographic, it's going to look different based on who you're targeting. So they know their audience, right? So, he was building the store around that, which is cool. He's done a bunch of different stuff. He helps me out with a lot of my branded stuff as well. So I'm not an expert at coding in any sense, so I'm able to take a little bit of expertise, help with that.
I mean, even stuff like this is cool.
Yeah.
See that?
Look at that. See, it's flipping.
And it lights up and then turns off.
Yeah. That's huge.
That's really, stuff like that is going to put you out way further than your competition.
Huge. A little thing, but that's hard to do.
Absolutely.
That's a pain in the butt. Trust me. Yeah, but people kind of skip over stuff like that. But it's huge. So what would you give your final rating on this website?
I would literally give it a 9 out of 10.
9.5.
The reason being is because of this right here.
That looks kind of messy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All the names up in the phones and you can't even see what you're clicking on.
Yeah, especially with the black case.
Yeah. But absolutely. Presentation, easy, modern. I pulled them up on mobile. Looks really good.
Looks really good on mobile, which again, I bet 80% of their traffic's on mobile. Instagram for sure.
Oh, easily. Yeah, because it's the younger demographic.
I've seen their ads, yeah.
And moving to this platform, they used to call me every other day with like WordPress, like a plugin not working, custom coding broken, and then the image would just be like the little square, like back in like elementary, and it's like image not loading. Like they had all of those functions and features, but that's how they started their company, and then they figured out like they gained so much business. Let's put this to an easier platform. Let's get a fulfillment center. Let's do this, that, and it made things much easier. And look how fast they're able to grow.
Yeah, they've probably done 9 figures.
Correct.
They've done huge amounts of volume. He was with them, from their blow up stage to getting really, really big. And then when he quit, he obviously left the project because they were working with GoDaddy, and he was the main guy.
And they were paying $10,000 to $15,000 for a facelift.
For a little,
you could pay $100 for a facelift in here.
Yep.
Easily with your own content team. You don't got to come in and get a server admin, anything with crazy skills. Someone that knows basic computer knowledge, that can YouTube stuff, Google stuff, and put little things here and there, and then they're good.
Yeah, the more you do it, the better you'll get.
Absolutely.
So if you guys are building any sort of website, whether it's a funnel, something on Shopify, maybe WordPress, focus on the user experience there. Please make it mobile optimized, especially in today's world. I mean, everybody is on their phone nowadays, so shopping on there is huge, especially figuring out who your customer is. So start running your ads, bringing traffic to the site, seeing who's purchasing and getting a sense of that average age demographic. That's just gonna help you out because everything always relates back to the site. The social media content, they're taking their own photos. They're using that as the product photos at the bottom with the Instagram. That's all intertwined and linked for a reason. They're building a brand, it's working, it's converting. So it's a very, very unique website, even though the product might not be, solely unique to them. So that's why they're doing big numbers.
Oh, absolutely. The simplest stuff makes you the most money if you think about it.
Yeah, and you've seen that dozens of times over with all these stores.
So, oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's huge. Any other closing thoughts?
Build a very good website because that's what that's what I tell people. Your website's your first impression to your customers. 5 to 10 seconds on your site, they don't like it, they're going to leave. You lost a customer.
Your bounce rate's going through the roof.
100%.
They're going to leave. So
you get all these, view contents, but no checkouts.
Oh, exactly. Yeah. Not even add to carts.
Yeah.
It's because it's terrible.
Because they don't know what they're adding to the cart at that point because it's all over the place.
Yeah, it's like that headline banner there with all the names of the iPhone.
Oh, yeah.
You can't even read it. So, focus on that. Put it in. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Appreciate Cory for coming on here. I'll leave his Instagram down in the description below. You can go say what's up. He's actually the one you guys saw. You might have seen the Lambo reveal video with the new wrap. He was one of the ones with the crazy 1200 horsepower GTR. So he drives fast cars. He has fun. But anyways, I'll leave his Instagram down below. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to drop a like. Feel free to browse around the channel. We have a bunch of different videos on a bunch of different stuff, all relating to online business, at least for the primary part. So, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Again, don't forget to drop a like. It's free. Show Cory some love. And with that being said, I'll be seeing you in the next video. Peace.
I'm in the hood and the lady saying 50 you hot. They like me, I want them to love me like they love pop. But holla in New York, for sure, they tell you I'm